So guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hytale. Today we are going to continue right where we finished off last time. We will get ourselves some more venom sacs and check out some more of the world. I'd like to go over here and also check out that thing. These holes seem interesting maybe as well. And then we can go back to our base and craft ourselves the next sword. After which we can go on and get ourselves cobalt. That should be the next thing. No, this obviously is a dungeon. But fun fact, dungeons are also closed off rooms. Which means any enemy that wants to fight you has to get real close, which in the case of flying enemies that try to poison you the whole time means that you can pretty easily target them. And that might even get you some venom sacs that you're really out for. And you might get some corn on the cob out of a dungeon, which you might be interested in. And then we can also... Oh, we already had lots of those. Let's eat one of these. And get over here. Anything inside there? Nope. We got that one. And those items. Now we could go back to our base, or we can continue over here and possibly discover some more fun items, or you know, are no. Oh, we still got to check out if we get glass from smelting stone in this game. That looks like a pretty normal cave. We want to not interact with those since they're not hard to kill, but they're annoying to deal with. Now, antelopes, or whatever they're called in this game. Antelope. Is that how you write that? Or do I get it? Or geckos are called normally. So I wouldn't be surprised if those are just called normally as well. There's a scorpion, who I also thought about doing a let's play of some Fallout game. Haven't decided on which one yet. Probably either 3 or New Vegas. Since, you know, uh, how I came to think of that now was because red scorpions are like enemies in Fallout, and here we got these scorpions. Hope you get it. No. That's like temple thing. Let's check that out and look at the oasis. Oh, that's probably like either some kind of hive or no. Hmm. Thorium ore. Let's get rid of these. Cyan crystal. I wasn't playing too well there. I guess we shouldn't be attacking those. Now, dark feathers, sturdy chitin. I guess this is like an actually not too small dungeon, so we should probably check that out some other time. And instead we should go over here and check out that. Now like that. Ooh, some thorium. While we don't need that necessarily, I'm obviously not going to leave it here if it's already out in the open. Now, I think it might be a good idea if we start turning back. Yeah, I knew that we didn't have that already. So that's another one added to our collection. There's thorium down there, which we can get for us. These. And some more over here. And then we can just climb back out and get ourselves back to our base, where I think we should be able to craft ourselves thorium weapons after this, especially if we might get lucky and find one or two snakes or scorpions on the way, which we... yeah, there's one. I'd like to avoid having to fight those flying ones. Since they just keep flying away. Which is incredibly annoying. And now up here. Now let's get some food in our bellies and continue back to our base. There's a hyena. There's another hyena. That looks like it's friendly. Yeah, it's an armadillo. I just couldn't remember how those things were called. Now let's get over here. Trying to avoid that one. Try and avoid those two. By collecting that. Get up here. And we can kill that spider. And collect for us one more venom sac. I think we need 15 in total, so those should be enough if I'm right. And then, oh my god, the poison resistance is so good, I love it. Now, we only got to go back to our base. And then I think we should be all set. Now, might be a bit of a journey though. I think getting that one over here shouldn't be a bad idea either. I'd love to find out if there's like boats. Like if you can craft boats and go down the river with those, that would be super useful. But I wouldn't actually I wouldn't be surprised if those are a thing in the game, and I'm just not yet so far that I've discovered where or how to craft those. They might also just not have been put in yet, but I would be rather surprised if that's not a thing. So yeah, it's probably the first option. If it's the second, then yeah, then I'm genuinely confused. Since Minecraft has had boats for like over, I don't know, 11 years or so, and this game seems to just as much have like continents generate, and that would be super annoying if you can't have some fast way to travel across water. But let us not get too, you know, they'll probably add them if they're not a thing yet. Now, let's get over here. And then I'd like to go into the what's it called? Lost Temple, Forgotten Temple, or whatever it's called. And then I want to get the collection updated. And after that I'll probably go back to our base and get us the next best weapon, plus Thorium hatchet. And with those two, we then can continue on and get cobalt. I'd like to find out. I don't know how much content the game has yet. Like the dungeons. I hope that there's like unique stuff that you can only get in those. Or very rare stuff that you get loads of in there. Since otherwise I don't see the point of doing those too much. Maybe I'm also just being stupid and there's like loads and loads of loot that you can need that we could use in there, but I'm just too much of like what's it called? I'm just too scared of the enemies. But to be fair, at this point in the game, I don't know if there's like much harder areas still, but everything now seems pretty manageable. I'd assume that like the areas covered with lava and maybe the snow areas are harder. Like my current idea is that probably we get cobalt in the snow areas, adamantium in like the areas that are covered with lava, yeah, like in the fire areas. And then you can get the next, like, mithril you probably get for something that hasn't been added yet. Or through some special way. But last time I checked, I think mithril wasn't yet in the game, so I would not be surprised. Record memories. Now. Eternal Seeds, Farmers Maximum Teleporters, one more Maximum Teleporter, Morph Potion, Decorative Chests, Eternal Seeds, Ancient Gateway, Portal Fragments, Decorative Back. Oh yeah, we do need to get a backpack. That's something important still, since we haven't yet. Since we do run out of inventory space relatively often, so we should check out where or how to get one. Now. There's two possibilities: either we place our bed and sleep here, or we go back to our base and sleep there. And since I don't want to waste time putting down on our bed and sleeping here, I think we should go back to our base now. It's actually super late, so I don't know if the owl that I just heard is in the game or IRL. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just in the game. We actually couldn't need the night for once, since we need those things that are dropped by the... Oh my god, that was stupid. Those can go. No, let's get the last few things that we need out here. We got 31. That's one more than we need. Tier 1, Tier 2. Essence of Fire, Essence of Ice. Yeah, that seems all doable. Cobalt Sword. Thorium Sword. Let's craft that. And let's craft Thorium Shield. And let's craft a Thorium Hatchet. And with that we should be fully equipped. And we can put that, and that away. And for good measures, let's craft Thorium Shortbow plus arrows, lots of those. And yeah, like that. I think that should be some pretty darn good equipment. And since that all worked out so well, I guess we can just put some stuff in here and continue building our house a little bit. Now like that. And crude window 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, I guess. Quick stack. Like that. Swords. So. Like this. Quick stack. Swords. Those. Swords. What's up here? Alchemist. Alchemist. Chef stove. Now. those. No, no, no. Oh, we can put those away like that. And now I would say goodbye, have a great time, please like and subscribe, and see you next episode, when we are probably going to explore either some dungeons or like the northern area here.